That's so close. What? Guys, we did it. We hit 100,000 subscribers on the channel. It is unbelievable to be making this video for you. I was actually chatting to my wife literally the week that we hit 100,000 subscribers, and I was saying to her, sweetheart, I don't know if we're gonna make this by the end of the year, because the channel growth had kind of, you know, YouTube goes like, it goes up and then it sort of levels out, and then all of a sudden the algo picks up one video and you run again for a little bit. And it was kind of just ticking over. We were still doing well and the channel was still growing, but you know, we were sort of growing at a rate where it would have been close for hitting our goal before the end of the year. Now, if you don't know much about me, in 2018, because there's a bunch of you guys that are new, and I want to welcome you. Hello, I'm Pete. I quit my job in 2018. My wife was pregnant at the time. I didn't know what I was going to do, but I knew I liked shooting, so I started making YouTube videos. And I started this channel with a video called the How I Build series. And my plan was to show you that you could compete, okay, by getting a Howa rifle in like a basic chassis with a cheapish optic on. I think I did a PST Gen 2 on that build. And that was kind of where the channel started. And a whole bunch of you watched that video. Well, not a lot. It's gotten some views over time, but for the most part, it doesn't have many views. But that was kind of sort of the catalyst for me starting this channel. And never in my wildest dreams did I think it would turn into what it is today. I always hoped and I worked towards scaling it, but I never thought that it would be a full-time job. You know, it's a career for me, this. And I'm unbelievably grateful for that. So you'll see behind me, there's some balloons, which my beautiful wife got for me. And we stayed up late, because when we sort of were approaching the 100,000 mark, started getting late at night. And I think we ticked over just before sort of 12 o'clock at night. And it was really cool to have my wife there, because she's seen the hard work that goes into making these videos, you know, because making a 15-minute video unfortunately does not take 15 minutes. It takes a day, okay, or more than that, because there's a lot more that goes into that. And some of you guys have asked that I actually make a video as to how I go about making videos, so that video is coming. It is in our process, because we don't just, what am I making today? There's a plan, okay, because otherwise it's nuts. Okay, anyway, so my wife stayed up with me, it ticked over. It was an amazing feeling. So I want to thank you guys for that. It really is mission accomplished. So back in May 2018, when I made the video, my goal was to get to 1,000 subscribers. And as soon as we hit that goal, as with any goal, you need to set a new goal, otherwise you can stagnate, right? And then I thought like, hey, if I can get this channel to sort of 10,000 subscribers, that would be like a substantial amount of people, and then I couldn't really fail after that. Now, yeah, knock on wood, as one of you pointed out, in South Africa we say touch wood. We hit 10,000, and I remember that day specifically, it was like, I was like super excited and everything, and as that thing sort of ticked over to 10,000, I actually got emotional, because it was like this magical number, even though it made no real sense. It was like a sense of relief almost for me, like I'd achieved this next goal. And like sort of after a day or two, your focus already shifts to the next goal. And this applies to so much more than building a YouTube channel, whether it's your relationship with your partner or your brother or your sister or your friends or your business or whatever, okay? You need to sort of have that goal to work towards. I remember when I used to be a cyclist and we'd build towards a big event. After that event, you'd sort of have this goal delusion, okay? Because like, what am I training for now? And that's been really cool about this journey for me, and shooting for that matter, is that I've always been able to move those goals up and level myself up in the process. Now, a bunch of you have always said like, Pete, your videos are freaking awesome. You should have way more subscribers. Now, unfortunately, the nature of the beast is, as with YouTube's algorithm, they really don't like us channels that much, right? Now, my school of thought has always been like, if you're gonna do something, you must do it right. So I've kind of been making videos as if I had 1 million subscribers already. And hopefully if I follow that motto, the 1 million subscribers will come eventually. So now that goes without saying that becomes the next logical goal. Some would say, Pete, well, just go for 200,000. No, I like to think a little bit bigger than that. So if I can 10x my channel the whole time, then I'm happy with that. Now, at 100,000 subscribers, YouTube give you your first sort of recognition from YouTube, which is that little silver thing, the little plaque, which you guys would have seen. Plaque, whatever. Plaque, I think, is the stuff in your teeth. Plaque is the thing YouTube gives you. So that's going to go there somewhere. But now they have to sort of vet the channel first, then it's a couple of months to get that year. Upon that plaque coming, I plan on making sort of a more detailed video for you guys over this journey and sort of the milestones and the things we hit along the way. And I think for me, that would just, I'm kind of making that video for me as like a little rewind, if you will. So that is actually what I wanted to make for us today. Now you'll notice, I mean, today is Thursday, we hit 100,000 subscribers on Sunday, and I really didn't feel like making this video. In fact, I've tried to make this specific video for us twice this week already. And you can actually see one of our balloons is already kind of deflated. And that's kind of how I've been feeling, you know. As you know, South Africa is in a bad wave of COVID-19 at the moment, and in the last week, we've lost 2 of our friends that shot with us. And that sort of hit really close to home for me. You know, young families now growing up without a dad, it's horrific. So if you guys that knew the guys who passed away, then you know that they were awesome people, and it really just didn't feel great for me to like sit here and pretend like, hey, I'm super excited about hitting 100,000 subscribers when I wasn't at all. You know, it was cool to hit the actual milestone, but as soon as I sort of sat down here and I was a little bit quiet and I started speaking to you guys, because I kind of still feel that this is the most dysfunctional one-way relationship in the world, but it kind of is what it is. I just didn't really feel like churning out a video, and that's kind of why I've pumped the brakes on making this specific video, and also why I've decided to make this video instead of the sort of recap video that I want to make, because I want to be in the right space to make that for you guys, and I certainly don't want to fake I'm so excited when I really aren't, whatever. My English is not even working today, so that's sort of where we are. So it goes without saying that I'm very appreciative for every single one of you guys that have subscribed or watched the video, or even if you're not subscribed, please do. And then of course our channel partners, you know, MDT, Vortex, International Barrels, Trigger Tech, Bat Machine Actions. We have been so blessed with having these awesome channel partners, and that really goes a long way to helping run the show. And then last but certainly not least is the people of impact, the guys supporting the channel on Patreon through a monthly basis. Your contribution goes so far to helping us do things like this entire heads up. This new studio basically is all from that. So I've always had the school of thought that I take the funds we get from you guys to help us run the channel, to invest in the channel and give you multiple camera angles and all of those sort of things. That's the kind of stuff that I like to do. I've got so many cool things that I want to do, but there's sort of time constraints in that too. In other news, my new website is almost ready, so have a look out for that shortly. Anyway, I'm gonna end this video because I don't want to ramble. I don't like making ramble videos. And we have a second channel too that you can check out down here. I haven't uploaded much there because I've been waiting to move into this new space where we are now. And I kind of have an idea for what I'm gonna do there. So yeah, make sure you're subscribed to that too. That will help us a lot. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks again to MDT for their support along this journey. You know, they were like, Pete, we want to be a part of what you're doing pre 10,000 subscribers already. So that was really, really cool. Also, side note, thanks to my friend Joel from Precision Rifle Network. He made such a cool tribute video to congratulate us on reaching 100,000 subscribers. I'm going to link that video for us up here. Joel also does some precision rifle content. Make sure you guys swing by his channel and assault the subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting us on this journey. I am extremely humbled and grateful for achieving this goal. Let's push to the next one. Guys, be safe out there. Please take care of yourself. Don't take unnecessary risks. It's crazy times that we live in. And yeah, just keep that in mind. Don't be reckless. Bye.